Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle magazine review of The Studio, a magazine of fine and applied art. Now, I'm certain that is the studio still going? No idea. However, this was 2 shillings net, as it says. They always had net. This is November the 15th, 1920, volume 80, quite a few, number 332, no less. Well, why do I like these ones? I love all the articles. The pictures as well are always brilliant. Of course, they quite often show pictures of various things that you probably won't find now in various books. They're just obscure paintings and illustrations that just probably don't turn up. So it's really great to see this. And also it mentions things like here, art exhibitions. So you've got art exhibitions, Tunbridge Wells, Stoke-on-Trent, Liverpool, the Walker Art Gallery there, Royal Glasgow Institute of Fine Arts, and so on and so on. Also, of course, you've got other galleries there, exhibitions, Burlington Gallery there, as well as if you stick at your artwork, Lion, of course, many of these are probably long gone as well. Venus pencils maybe still exist. I have no idea. 6B to 9H. But I just love these adverts. Londoners then and now, as pictured by the contemporaries. So you've got a lovely one there of London. Now, that'd be really good as well. That was November the 25th. Yeah, I love anything about London. Is always great. And this one here, a bridge in Devonshire. Of course. Let's just quickly show you that. So you've got a lovely bridge in Devonshire. Yeah, very nice bridge there. Again, some of these pictures now, who is this by? This is by, weirdly, a certain person that's reasonably famous, J.M.W. Turner. I must admit, not one I'm particularly familiar with of Turner's works, but still, this is the thing that you find in these sort of magazines that's pretty good. This one, Tate Mckenzie. I'm certain there's people who are watching this probably saying, yes, I know him. Nope, I must admit, not familiar with his work. Athletic sculpture. You've got obviously lots of other examples of athletic sculpture. Some pictures by John Duncan, ARSA. So you've got lovely pictures there. And again, this is the thing about this sort of magazine. You've got here John Duncan again there. Absolutely lovely picture there. As well as obviously many other fine examples. And then you've got here a poster designed by Gregory Brown. Just beautiful. Now, quite a few of these in black and white, but there are some colour. So there's some colour as well. So, I mean, terrible to think about it, but I'm certain that people do, is that they rip these out of these magazines and they put them on the wall. And why not, I suppose? You know, at the end of the day, are people really going to read these? Well, I certainly do, but it's still, I can imagine that people will put them on the walls and those things, because, well, it's just great posters all the same. So you've got a lovely poster there. And that's Amy Sawyer. South Downs. And, oh, I mean, look at this one. This is definitely a lovely period one there. So you've got a beautiful illustration there. That's by Edmund Lucchesi. I must admit, not familiar with any of these artists. And you've got here a lovely oil painting, red and black. Just beautiful one there. And again, got the great articles. Now, it's weird, of course, at this period, Picasso, all the rest, they not seem to have much of a mention here of those sort of people, but still, this is obviously what the studio was concerned with. I mean, it was, and you've got here autumn landscape. Probably would have been nicer in colour, to be honest, but you've got another advert there, Bond Street. I can't even make that one out. Coal, oh no, Nudges, no idea. Absolutely no. Etchings and woodcuts by Auguste Lepere, no less. You've got here also recent publications. I love these recent publications. You've got all the various things. All these seem to be mainly in French, weirdly. You've got a lot of French ones. Again, many are still probably easy to find in various book fairs, etc. I'm certain they turn up. And you've got here Victoria and Albert Museum Review and Principal Acquisitions during the year of 1917. Of course, that is a very good book you must go read. But you've got Rembrandt here. Obviously, again, I have no idea if all these various galleries and places that still exist, and obviously Windsor and Newton, of course, they still do, I'm quite certain. So this is just great, these sort of books. Love this one. And it's actually the only copy I've got of Studio. I saw a couple of copies. I got this at the book fair, and well, I just like, it's nice to pick up 1 or 2 copies of old magazines like this, because they're just great just to look through. And I just love, like I say, the adverts, probably more so than the articles. But again, there's often pictures that you don't generally see, or of course, in some cases, pictures that are quite obviously fairly common now. Picture, obviously, quite, actually, yeah. So it's quite a very nice one there. And also another one there. Actually, I haven't seen that one. View in the garden of the Villa Medici in Rome. That's very nice. So you've got lots and lots of paintings, illustrations, etchings, etc. that you probably generally don't find so often in your books nowadays. So this, The Studio, a magazine of fine applied arts, 1920. Really great little magazine to read through.